Hi, this is Corey from Just USA Guy. Welcome back to the listening series. Today we will do a little bit of a special episode because we're going to make it a little bit longer. Why? Because we have this lovely topic from someone named YZXM3T that says that they want to know about how Americans typically express excuses when they quit things halfway through. So I thought about it, and it's a really good question because it's not very direct. Usually, an American person will try to avoid blaming themselves about quitting something halfway through. That's not so true with the younger generation, but it's definitely true with my generation and older. For example, if somebody were to stop their New Year's resolution to exercise, maybe they will say something like, I got too busy, or I lost motivation. These are very common, especially with New Year's resolutions, because life kind of gets in the way, and that is another very good excuse. Life got in the way. Especially people with children or who are married or have a very demanding job, saying life got in the way sounds like it's an external reason, an external cause forced me to stop something. This one is a bit more fresh. If you don't want to sound cliche, saying life got in the way is a very good thing to say. A more cliche one, I took some notes, is it just wasn't for me. This is a good excuse because it sounds like you gave it a try and it was not suitable to your personality. This is, plausible. However, it's still a kind of cliche excuse. Some more fresh excuses would be, this one is very good. There's two very important ones. Number one, I fell off the wagon. This excuse is very common. If you imagine a wagon and you're traveling along and then there's some bump in the road and you fall off, it's not your excuse. It's not your fault. It's the reason you stopped was not you. This is very common. It's kind of saving face, but we don't really do save face in English, but it's still present sometimes, right? We don't want it to be our fault. We stopped the diet. You know what I mean? Another thing is falling off the wagon can be used with other people. So, for example, let's say we have a friend who is dating somebody and she broke up. She usually dates people and she likes to be in a relationship. This time she decided, no, I'm not going to date anymore. I'm going to work on myself. But 1 month later, she gets a new boyfriend. We can say, she fell off the wagon. It feels like a little bit like pity. Like, oh, she tried, but she couldn't hold on. Does that make sense? The second one is maybe the most popular and the most relevant to today's world. It is, I got burned out. Burnout is a big, I almost want to say epidemic, but that makes it sound kind of bad. But it is pretty bad, honestly. Burnout is a huge problem in today's world because there's so many conveniences. We can work so hard all the time. And it causes you to lose interest in what you're doing and feel like you hate the thing you're doing. I hear this a lot in English news from different countries, not just America. And I'm starting to hear about it in Korea too. So yeah, if you really want to say, an understandable phrase, say, I started doing something, let's say working out. I started working out, but I just got burned out. Everyone will understand. Like maybe nobody will say, "Oh, just go back and try." They'll usually say, I get it, makes sense. So to review, there are some cliche phrases like saying I got too busy or I lost motivation. Life got in the way. This is very common, especially with families. It just wasn't for me. Less common, but useful. Very useful ones. I fell off the wagon, or she fell off the wagon, or he fell off the wagon. Very useful. And I got burned out. Or she got burned out, he got burned out. These are maybe the most useful phrases when talking about excuses in English. I hope this was helpful. If you have some more ideas for topics, please feel free to put it in the comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please leave a subscribe and a like. It lets me know what you guys like, so I can make further videos for you guys in the future. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!